Okay, it's part of the show that one of the main topics we have every week is we're taking on mental health and trying to make a difference. Now we turn the subject to preventing bullying, preventing suicide, and dealing with depression and anxiety. It all ties in together. And Michelle, you're one of the founding members of Communities Against Bullying. It's grown amazingly quickly in a short time. And talk about why you guys started that page and how it's grown and some of the things you're trying to accomplish.
Okay. Hi, thank you. We originally started this program back in the beginning of October. I think that's when we originally started. And we started because of what happened with Julie Carr. Unfortunately,
Brendan Carr.
Right, Brendan Carr. Sorry. And that unfortunate circumstances. So we wanted to make a difference and help the children in the community. So we decided, a bunch of like-minded parents came together and said we wanted to try and make a positive difference for the children because the schools weren't moving fast enough. We said, all right, we want to try and do something positive. So we sat down and we had a lot of great ideas, and we said, all right, how are we going to get these ideas onto paper? So we sat down with some legislators, and we a lot of more ideas, and we met with some more moms, and we did the suicide prevention walk, which we raised a lot of money for that. We did that at the end of October, and we've done webinars, and I've just recently done a webinar given by the National PTA, which was actually very informative, and they gave information on how cyberbullying is different. And it's different in the sense that it's public, it's anonymous, it's 24/7, and it's permanent, which is so much different than 20 years ago. We didn't have the internet 20 years ago. If we were bullied in school, we went home and we were able to just cry and get over it. Not get over it, but we didn't have to deal with the bully at home. The kids these days, if a Facebook page is made, and I know Facebook pages have been made for these children, and Facebook pages have been made for children, then make fun of them. So that's another reason why these people are not able to escape this. And also Snapchat, text messages, what else? It's inescapable, it's uncontrollable. What else? What's the negatives?
I'm doing fine. Come back to it. Yeah. I just want to mention that December 27th, it's our big holiday show, which has gotten even bigger. December 27th, we do a show, kind of like combination of Hanukkah, Christmas, New Year's Eve, but it's developed into a more meaningful show besides obviously celebrating, Hanukkah, Christmas, and New Year's Eve. Last December 27th at Long Beach High School, a senior young man by the name of Daniel Briglio took his own life, and I've got extremely close with his mom, Jackie. She's been here at several shows. So on the 27th at my friend Joe Satriano's home, it's going to be a one-year tribute to Daniel, and I think it's going to be very healing. We've invited some of Daniel's friends. His girlfriend is going to be there. His mom, obviously, his dad. So I think that's going to be, besides celebrating the holiday, a tribute. And Daniel was a young man that, on the surface, everything was great for him. Had a 99 average in school, had a beautiful girlfriend, had the love and support of his parents, who got him the best treatment possible. But the problem with Daniel is that from a very early age, he was prone to depression. And no matter how much medication his parents got for him, no matter how much support they got, last December 27th, the pain got too severe and he took his own life. So this December 27th, we're going to do a tribute to Daniel. And Michelle mentioned a young man, a 13-year-old Brendan Carr. He took his own life a few months ago, just 13 years old. Brilliant young musician, dancer, very talented and passionate, but he was bullied. He was small and he was bullied, and the pain got too severe for him, and he took his own life at 13. So we've lost 2 young men in Long Beach community in the last year. So I went to an extremely impressive seminar, and I'd like to share some of the main points because during the holidays, for whatever reason, people are prone to taking their own life. So I want to mention some of the warning signs of suicide that parents should be really up on. Here are some of the expressions of hopelessness and helplessness, and despair, sudden mood change, lack of interest that one at one time enjoyed, increased irritability and aggressive behavior, difficult situation, not seeing a way out, withdrawal from friendly friends and relationships, giving away prized possessions, lack of hygiene or any other unusual change of behavior, change in eating and sleeping habits, experience a recent loss of a loved one or a relationship, and feelings of shame, guilt, and feelings of rejection. So those are some very important warning signs that you should be aware of. And the other thing too, I had a personal experience several years ago. A young man called me up and said, I can't take it anymore, I want to take my own life. I told him immediately to call 911, check himself into a hospital, which he did. Later that night, at 1 o'clock in the morning, he called me again and said, I still can't take it. And I said, you got to get to Long Beach Medical Center right away. He went back and unfortunately didn't. But if you ever hear those words from someone, be extremely vigilant. You can always tell people to call Long Island Crisis Center. They have a hotline open 24 hours a day. But never take it lightly. Be vigilant. Tell them to get help. Tell them to call 911, Long Island Crisis, but don't take it lightly, because by acting strong and vigilant, you can save a life. And